Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to a video on Galaxy Trucker. I hadn't realized I hadn't done one of these yet on my channel. I just recorded a little mini Let's Play for Lone Star, and I was talking about it in Discord, and I said, well, one of the things that vibes me on in certain ways is Galaxy Trucker, and I was going to link a video to the Galaxy Trucker, and I didn't have one. So here we have it here. So this is a real-life board game that has a digital version. I have played it a fair amount, especially on my phone, but also on the computer here, although I just reinstalled it on my new PC, so I don't have any of my saves or anything like that, but that seems to be fine. It is a delightfully chaotic kind of board game. The digital version does actually have a decent campaign with some fun mechanics in it. There is multiplayer as well, though I have not tested that. If we go into custom game over here, we can set one up. We are going to do the real-time game, which is the default way the game is played. We're going to do a single flight just to keep this a little bit short. We'll play against a couple of easy bots because I am terrible at this. We do also have some extra options over here, and there's some expansion content as well that is available. We'll just play the classic game, and that's going to be that. So this game is played in two different phases. The first phase is where you build a ship. So you've got these tiles over here, and you can grab one and then flip it over and take a look at it. And you're looking to build your ship over here, and your components can be connected to these tiles in a variety of different ways. You can see either we can have the single pipe connection, right? The one that's facing north on the tile that I'm holding right now, or it can have the dual pipe connection. Now, your centerpiece, your core, has these very flexible connection spots, so we can fit whatever we want in there. So let's say I drop this battery pack in here. So this will give me 4 power over the course of the game. The other thing is, once I've placed a piece, I can take a look at some of the events that we might see coming. So we know we're going to be fighting an abandoned ship, which I'd have to sacrifice 2 crew members for to claim it and get some money. We also have some planets that we can visit. So we need some cargo spot for that. If we take a look at these others, open space is fine, except for dust. Smugglers will try to attack us. We need 5 combat to fight them off. More smugglers over here and more planets. So it looks like what I should probably focus on is guns and storage space for my cargo. So let's see what we can do here. I've been letting the AI build things which may be problematic for me, but we'll see. I wanted that gun. I might go and take this. We can save some gun pieces, so I'm going to do that. This is some cargo space with a lot of extra connections, which seems pretty good. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do this. It'll give us a lot of flexibility for what we build at the top there. I'm going to want some engines as well. What I'm looking for is some multi-connection pieces. This is a shield component, which I could go and do this. Now, you can change your mind about placement of a piece. You can also throw it back into the middle until you pick up the next piece, and then it gets welded in place. So you might have seen a little graphic there that welded that in there. These pieces over here they don't do anything for you other than provide more connections overall. So let's say I did that, and then let's say I did one of these, and then I threw an engine on there and another one on here. So we've got to have a little bit of movement. That's going to be good. I'm going to want some more guns in general. If I do this, I can't put anything in front of it, but maybe I'll do that, and then I'll do that. These double guns do more damage, but they require power. Same thing with double engines. If we see any, which we don't see any right now, they require power to activate. So do shields and a few other things. I don't want to put you there. I do want some storage space for those planets. Actually, maybe I'll grab this big shield, and this will protect us. Actually, I don't know that I need the shields, now that I think about it. No, because that would be mostly against rocks. I don't know if this is all the events we're going to see. We're going to be okay. What did I need? Like 5 guns to shoot down one of those things. Okay, let's throw that down over here. Let's do one of these. And if I could find... Yep, perfect. Engine that's kind of like this. Well, I don't actually need to go this fast. There, this will give us more cargo space. We'll do something kind of like this. That's a double gun. So this gives me the ability to get 5 strength on demand, which is potentially going to be useful. Other than that, I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to put down this connector over here. And then I could get some extra batteries. I also wouldn't mind some extra crew, actually, so that I could go and potentially salvage that ship if I'm ahead. Or, you know what? I'll just put some more cargo capacity. That's going to be okay. And I just want to put another gun here as a backup, just in case. That's some crew capacity, or this is crew capacity. What is this one? I don't remember. Is that for the alien storage? We knew that does expose some bits. I kind of want to seal my ship. So what's great about this, and I'm going to go ahead and climb the first player thing. That'll give a minute for the other players to do, and they'll just fast forward because it's the AI. When you're going through open space, you can get slowed down by having dust if you have any open connectors. I have none here. Also, at the end of the game, you get the prettiest ship, which is the one with the least number of exposed connectors, gets some bonus money. And our goal here is to make as much money as possible on the trip. So this is the second phase of the game. So of 2, right? First stage, you build. Second stage is the actual trip. So your vessels here get ordered based, I believe, on the amount of crew that you bring, which... Oh yeah, I did bring quite a lot of crew. I forgot I've got these over here. So I've got 6 crew. So I'm going to start over here, which there's pros and cons to being up front. What we're going to do is we're going to flip over the first event in the deck, and I will get to deal with the event first. And then depending on how it goes, the next player. So for some things, like for pirate attacks, you might want to be at the back so that your last person to be attacked, maybe someone will kill it before it gets to you. On the other hand, by being first, you get to take advantage of the events first, which might be, it might only be one person who can take advantage of it, right? So first we've got open space. So what happens here is everyone activates their speed. And woo, I'm no longer in first place. The blue player over here had tons of engines going on. So he rushed ahead and is now in the lead. I am in the second place over here. Okay, next event is going to be what? Planets. So the first player is going to get first crack at looting this planet. And then, oh, he actually passed. He might not have enough storage space. That's possible. I've got plenty. So then we're going to have to decide what we want. And I can't remember the value of these cubes. I think blue's worth 1, green's worth 2, and the gold is worth 3. I think there's another one. I think there's red cubes, which are hazardous that need special storage. I think by default, these are sorted in value. I don't recall the value of this. Hold on. Space, trucker, cube, value. Let's see, rules, download the PDF from the board game. There's probably a built-in, actually, there's a little question mark over here. I wonder if, I don't know what that's doing. I think I may have loaded an external page, actually. But, how much are these goods worth at the end? I'm trying to make an educated choice and not delay the thing too much. Preparing for launch of the flight, da-da-da-da-da. Where's the scoring page? Scoring page. Okay, I was right. It is 1, 2, 3, and then 4 for the red ones, which you don't see any, but they need a special storage for it. So this first planet, these are worth 3, so that's 6 points. So this would also be worth 6 points. This is 1, 2, 3, that's 6 points. But I may as well just take this one over here and accept that. So we 2 will land. I think this 2 is we're going to move 2 spaces back as well in the track, which is fine because the person behind me moved back, so I haven't lost anything. But the person ahead of us pulled ahead more. And then I have to choose where to put these. And that is really important because what can happen, I don't think we're going to see it in this scenario, but we get hit by all kinds of things. Asteroids shot up by pirates, all kinds of different things like that. And it could blow off certain parts of our ship. I think this part's probably secured enough. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll split it up. I'll put one there, and I'll put one over here. Minimize the chance that one thing would go and lose me all of my cargo. So we're going to go to the next step over here, abandon ship. So blue's going to get first choice over here, and he's decided to send 2 of his crew over to claim this ship, and he's going to earn 3 pennies, 3 points at the end of the game. Does slow him down by 1 turn, but that's going to be okay. All right, smugglers over here. So if you can't fight them off, I think they take 2 of your cubes. If you tie, it just pushes it further back. And if you kill them, I think I'm going to get these cubes. So I want to defeat them, except, I have to, there it is. That's 4. I have 4 attack. So now I can, oh, that's a tie. I need 1 more to defeat them. I would like to defeat them. Unless, one of the things I can do, since I know the person behind me cannot defeat them, I could decline to engage. That's an interesting point. I could decline to engage. I could, no, I want to change my mind. Oh, well, I guess we're doing this. Ooh, that's loud. Because here's the thing. I know that there's a 5 damage ship coming later, and now I'm not going to have enough power to deal with them. So I could have just gone for the draw, let it fall back to this person who didn't have enough strength. They would have lost 2 cubes, and then I would have had enough strength to deal with the next one. So I've kind of screwed myself here by misclicking, but, you know, that's classic Quill for you there. Woo! We've gone over here. They've surrendered. We've gone and collected some cubes. So here, I'm going to split up the yellow cubes and then do that and do that and do that. All right. Next event. There's the other smuggler ship. So that is very... So they're going to get beat up because they don't have enough strength. I should have had enough strength, except I don't. So they're going to go and beat me up and steal... Oh, they do default from stealing your most valuable cubes. That's really annoying. We've just lost so many points here because I misclicked on that previous turn. Very frustrating. I apologize to all the viewers. There's also a fast forward button here if you don't want all the animations. All right, we're visiting another planet. And there's a red cube there. So you've declined. I can go and choose a planet, but the red cube, I don't have a hazardous goods storage, so I'm gonna go for this planet over here. Go fast forward that. And then we're gonna return you here. There we go. You don't have to place, although I think I'll place you there. You can just click and it'll auto grab it, but again, I want to spread out the goods just in case I lose something, though I don't. Oh, okay, there's a meteor shower. Dang it. Should turn off the fast forward there so we would have seen what was going on. So this meteor swarm, here's what happens. It tells you the direction, and then I believe there's a die roll for the columns. Like in the physical board game, your ship is being built on a grid. And so there's a die roll to see where it lands. And very frustratingly here, we took a ton of damage because the first big rock, which I think you have to shoot to defend, here's the grid you can see, came down here, blew up this gun. The rock from the left either missed. I don't know if there's a replay. You guys can rewind and watch it again. Again, it was in fast forward. I think it's possible that it may have missed. The small rocks, is it possible they bounce off something that doesn't have a loose connector? That may be. I know there's also shields you can get, so you can shoot them down. You can power up your shields. They can miss, and I think the small rocks might bounce off a loose connector. I think this big rock took out this, and then this rock from the right then came here and blew that one up. I may be wrong. It's been a while since I've read the rules, and I'm just trying to do this as a quickie little video here. But that is really rotten luck for me. So frustrating, especially losing some cargo there too. But I'm happy I put some of my cargo in some of these other spots here. And that's one of the things with the ship design. Like, there's some vulnerabilities there. I still have enough storage. I can grab these 2 greens anyway, so I'm going to do that. We're still, I think, in relatively good shape, but how much better shape would we have been if we hadn't screwed up that pirate thing? The asteroid stuff, we couldn't, what happened. And you notice we didn't see the asteroids when we were designing our ship. I don't know what the rules are for the board game. I think you make like several packs of the events. You do the event deck, and then you divide them into subgroups, but only like part of them are visible. So there were 3 decks we could look at. Maybe there was a 4th one of unknown things. So you never have perfect knowledge of everything. There we go. We're going to finish this flight. Or maybe the asteroids was in there and I just don't remember. I don't know. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, finish our flight, and see how we did. So... not too shabby. There we go. We did come out ahead. Again, this was against easy bots. This is a single flight. You could go and do multiple flights, and that includes doing bigger, higher level ships with like more space on them, which is a thing. And again, the campaign mode is actually pretty good in this game. I enjoyed it a lot. There's, I was hoping it would just bring us over there. How much do you know? Just let me in. I know everything. Sure. So the campaign mode's actually quite cool because you can actually navigate from one star system to another and get some missions, and they level up your ships over time. There's a whole vibe going on. Some special scenarios for the travel, but anyway, that's it. That's Galaxy Trucker. I think it's quite good. It's pretty cheap. Works well on mobile as well. And anyway, just because I was talking to Discord like literally minutes ago about Galaxy Trucker in reference to the Lone Star game that I just recorded some videos with, I decided to record a quick episode of that. So definitely not, stupendously good at it, but yeah, I think this is really hilarious. It's very rage-inducing. The travel portion of the game is, because of some of the RNG and things can go badly, you can actually get your ship destroyed and then simply not finish. This can also happen if you run out of engines. If you go through a period, a section of, what's it called? Open space. You flip over an open space card. If you have no engines, you're forced to retire as well. So you can sometimes just not finish the trip entirely. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.